YouTube, how y'all doing, man? Worst era to go out in from Tommy NFG. I'm not gonna lie, bro. From the look at the thumbnail that I saw, Charlie Kirk and Queen Elizabeth was on that shit. And let's be honest, when Queen Elizabeth died, bro, I be seeing memes of like, I seen this one meme. It was Queen Elizabeth, like she was in bed with two black niggas, bro. She was in bed with two black niggas, bro. She was in bed with two black niggas. She in hell. That's what the caption said. Swear on my life, but I've yapped enough. Let's get to this video, man.
With the advent of the internet being created and us connecting all over the world on different types of platforms, the perception of celebrities and public figures has hit a complete change compared to now. In the past, celebrities and public figures were looked at as remarkable figures who did less harm than the average type of person. Because people would think, well, if they were on a TV show or movie, then obviously a company wouldn't hire someone that did terrible, controversial things, and they had to be good. Unless you were like O.J. Simpson or R. Kelly, which clearly in 4K got caught doing evil shit. The public would think even with your flaws, you were probably—
And it's crazy because there's people that still believe that that nigga is innocent, bro. There's probably people out there that believe that R. Kelly is innocent. They probably think that Diddy is innocent, bro.
still a mostly good person. And low-key, R. Kelly still had a prospering ass career after getting caught. They was selling the tape where he was engaging in acts with a minor. Still kind of weird how that's actually a big thing that happened in the 2000s. Like, where were the police at? But then he dropped trapped in a closet.
I don't know, bro.
People went—
They was getting paid. Dude, he was paying the motherfuckers.
Hold on. This storytelling kind of fire though. I'm sorry y'all, but I'm have to buy the whole set of this. It really was wild how many things public figures got away with before social media. And
hey, sometimes you gotta separate the music from the artist. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta separate the music from the artist, bro.
The celebrity and public figure deaths then, it was almost always treated like a tragedy, and a majority of people would give their condolences. Like when MJ died, the whole world went silent for that week because it was so unbelievable that could happen. You ain't see no jokes or nothing. People was not playing about it. Same thing with Princess Diana. There was literally 2.5 billion people watching her funeral. It was one of the most watched events ever. And you can even take someone politically like Ronald Reagan, who was notoriously not a liked political figure to say the least.
I'm not a, you know what I mean?
Numbers of—
Yo, baby girl, stop tripping around. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that fucking guy.
Racist laws and setting the black community back.
Ronald Reagan.
I see in your pocket, son. No, it's a bag of flour I got from the grocery store. Like the bag literally says flour. How did you miss that? I've heard enough. 100 years of prison and throw the key away. Even Ronald Reagan's funeral had 100 million viewers watching, and no matter—
What the fuck? How the fuck does racist motherfucker get that shit?
People's political party a lot still gave condolences.
Okay.
Yeah, we know if this happened now with Gen Z, that would not be happening.
That would not happen.
Ain't gonna happen with Trump or Biden.
Go back, bro. I really want y'all to think about this shit real quick.
Now with Gen Z, that would not be
I really want y'all to think about— Let me tell you something, bro. These are our leaders, bro. These two niggas, dumb fuck too, and this motherfucker especially, bro. This motherfucker. I mean, technically they're both predators, but you know, it's like so weird how we let these— I don't know, bruh. These corrupted piece of shit ass losers in the fucking White House, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That ain't gonna happen with Trump or Biden. Just prepare for a civil war on the internet for the whole year when their time comes. Now, in our times, the wait time to—
That ain't gonna happen with Trump, bruh. That ain't gonna happen with Trump, bruh. I'm sorry, bro. We is not gonna have a civil war over Trump, bruh. Stop it. We're not doing a civil war over Trump. And I'm not doing a civil war over Biden either. He can go fuck himself too.
Make fun of a public figure or celebrity's death has dropped to about 5 minutes after. And the most recent example of it, and you probably guessed it by now, is
Charlie Kirk.
Yay!
Yo, Charlie Kirk is rolling in the fucking grave right now, bro. I know he is. I know Charlie Kirk is rolling in the grave. Yo, imagine your wife is getting all lovey and touchy on another nigga, bro. I could never have that happen to me. I'm sorry. Even after death. What the fuck is that, bro? God damn. Erica Kirk. I've never seen Erica Kirk so fucking happy in my life. And you know what's crazy? I know people are gonna be like, "Why are you shitting on him so hard, bro? He didn't deserve to die." I agree, but what about George Floyd? He had a family too, nigga. Shut the fuck up. That us. He would hate this shit. He would hate this.
Yeah, that's pretty much been all the.
Yo, what the fuck is this? Hey, bro, look. He didn't deserve to die. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. He reaped what she sowed, nigga. That's what you get, bro. I'm just saying.
Charlie Kirk got assassinated on September 10th, 2025. And the whole fallout on social media has been the strangest thing I think we've never seen. With politicians, we expect how things go, but we've never had it happen to a political commentator as big as Charlie Kirk. And one of the dumbest things that happened immediately after this was people trying to start a civil war. Like, can you imagine a civil war starting over a podcaster?
A podcaster that believes that the Civil Rights Act was a mistake. Just flat out, the Civil Rights Act was a mistake. What? Why would you say that? Why would somebody say that? Bro, when I see these Charlie Kirks and these Nick Fuentes, bro, I'm sorry, bro, but like Charlie Kirk, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That's tough.
Like if Biden or Kamala hit Trump on stage in 4K with bullets and started cheering, at least then I'd understand it a bit more happening. You think people are gonna rip off their 9-to-5 business shirts, hop out the cubicle and go, you know what? You have now declared war on me and every patriot who watched Charlie Kirk's podcast 24/7.
Every racist and white supremacist that still support this motherfucker. Christian theocratic theocracy on some shit.
Even the people who liked him at most are gonna give their condolences, probably
and just keep it pushing.
To some trolls on Twitter and then move on. Imagine kids in 2060 looking at a history book and seeing 2 civil wars in America. One happening over slavery and people literally having no rights and being treated as property. And one happening over a podcaster getting assassinated by some teenager who liked femboys. You have the richest man in the world talking about the left is the party of murder.
Yo, Elon Musk, please shut the fuck up, nigga. You have no right to talk. You are finished. You are finished, bruh. I will never trust you. I will never fuck with you. I will never like you. I would never support you in any type of fucking way. If you died, I'm giving you the same treatment as Charlie Kirk, bruh. Damn, that's tough. You didn't deserve the time. You didn't deserve to die. Look, that's hard. But that's tough, nigga.
People like Andrew Tate tweeting civil war. Mind you, he doesn't even live in this country.
He lives in fucking Romania. Worry about your own damn country, nigga.
Should be focusing on his daily news trafficking cases instead of our affairs. I mean, our own president was inciting this shit too.
Radical left political violence has hurt.
Yo, this nigga Trump, bro.
Hurt too many innocent people and taken too many lives. Tonight, I ask all Americans to commit themselves to the.
You know, people forget about those Democratic lawmakers that got killed, bro. Did we forget about those people? They were killed by a MAGA guy. It was killed by a MAGA guy. The 2 Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm sorry. It was Minnesota. I'm sorry. It was Minnesota. 2 Minnesota lawmakers, politician lawmakers, was murdered in cold blood, nigga, by a MAGA person. Just want to remind y'all this. Why did this nigga talk about it? Bro. And it's funny because they're trying to twist this nigga's murder into oh, it was a leftist transgender that did it. Look, there are some crazy transgenders. That's a fact, but not all of them are crazy, bro. And, not everybody on the left is evil. I don't. Stop.
American values for which Charlie Kirk lived and died. The values of free speech, citizenship, the rule of law, and the patriotic devotion and love of God.
Meanwhile, about a day later.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk.
This nigga, bro. I'm sorry I keep pausing. Bro, I seen this shit, bro.
May I ask,
Look what this nigga does.
How are you
Look what he
up
fucking
over the
does.
last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks?
There goes his
They
autism.
just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years.
And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They just started.
Every time Trump he talks about construction or working a job or some shit, his autism kicks in, bruh. I swear on my fucking life. I swear this nigga Trump is a little autistic. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This nigga went from RIP to Charlie Kirk to look at my big, beautiful $20 million fucking ballroom. Like, damn, bro.
Like, bro, what is it with this ballroom? Your man's just got slimed out. You can't give him at least a little more time? I remember growing up looking at presidents and the richest people in the world and thinking, wow, they're so smart and they must have worked hard to get to that position. These are probably the most sane people on the planet. I mean, it takes a lot to get there. Little did I know that lie would be shattered to me about actually not that long after, because I started using social media when I was a kid. And look, I've already said this before, I'm not even someone celebrating him getting assassinated.
Yeah, I don't condone, I don't, like, people should not celebrate his death, but, like, hey, look, I'm sorry if I offend y'all, but, like, it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? He reaped what he sowed, bro. You know what I mean? Like, hey, look, man. It happens. Hey, you reap what you sow, bruh. You know what I mean? And I'm not wishing death on him. I never wish death on anybody. You know what I mean? But just because you die, like, yes, you don't deserve to die. I don't like you. Oh well, nigga. Let's move on, bruh.
And political violence
That's it.
only makes things worse. But
Yeah,
this
it
whole
does.
thing of trying to start a civil war was the cringiest I've ever seen. And I would go to actually say, by these prominent political figures and politicians trying to do things like this, it only made people more and more not take it serious and not care. Like, the president ordered the US flag to be flown at half-staff nationwide, which is usually meant for major national tragedies like mass shootings or literally 9/11. And high politicians such as presidents and whatnot dying.
Yeah, we have like a school shooting like every week in our fucking country.
So when people see it being done to a podcaster, do you think all of a sudden they're gonna take it more serious? They're just gonna think it's stupid as and make fun of it even more. On top of that, the government also passed a National Day of Remembrance for Charlie Kirk. I can guarantee you a bunch of
Yo, I know this motherfucker right here. I know this guy right here. I know he hates black people. I don't know what it is. I don't know why you're getting so mad about Charlie Kirk. When this nigga said that this nigga's beliefs is, I don't know, bruh. Look, bruh. Nigga spread a lot of lies about black people. He spread a lot of fucking lies about black people. He really did. And you got this motherfucker thinking about some only 13% of the population, yet y'all commit 50% of the crimes. That's how this motherfucker thinking in his head,
the
bruh.
people who were at his memorial and ones dedicated to him aren't gonna be popping out next year. They're just gonna move on to the next political thing they can complain about. There was also a ton of bills introduced by politicians who wanted even more remembrance of Charlie Kirk. Like a bill in Oklahoma where it would require a Charlie Kirk memorial plaza at every public university. Yeah, that
You know that shit is getting ripped by the ground by 1,000 fucking teenagers, bro. That shit is not gonna fucking work, bro. Not, I'm telling you, especially if they put that shit in like an HBCU school.
wouldn't last a day, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, presidents don't even get this type of honor. Oklahoma gotta worry about their education level before doing this. And it's not like he even lived there. Turning Point's headquarters is in Arizona. There was also another bill introduced called the Charlie Kirk Commemorative Coin Act, which would require the Treasury to make coins in his honor. Bro, if your ass pulls out some change and I see you with the Charlie Kirk quarter, I'm smacking the out of you. It's crazy how performative all of this is, because I feel like none of these politicians even cared about him. They saw this as the perfect opportunity to distract from doing any actual work and to focus on this. I think the thing that
They don't want that Epstein shit coming out. But little birdie told me recently that some emails came out. You know what I mean? We gonna be reacting to that shit.
really sealed it of people not caring and making fun of it was how the actual funeral went. Because oh boy, was this one of the weirdest televised memorial services to ever exist. I would say
Yo, these niggas, bro. By the way, I just want to remind you that Donald Trump is a predator. Just think about that. Just think about that, bro. He is a predator, bro. He is a predator, bro. He was best friends with a predator. We know this. That's all. That's why they did all this shit, bro. This is to distract you, motherfuckers. I guarantee you, it was Trump that put in the order that killed us. I'm just kidding. I don't think it was Trump. I think there was generally just some motherfucker that just hated Charlie Kirk. Thank God it was a Republican, and thank God it was a Nick Fuentes supporter. You know what I mean?
This was more of a political rally than a memorial. You had all of the Trump administration coming to it and giving pretty political speeches.
This fucking prick, Marco Rubio, is that what this Oh, I almost said a word. I would have got me banned.
Like, for them, I wouldn't be surprised if they went in a mirror and were just practicing like they
Get
were
this
gonna go on
fuck
a
nigga
debate
off my
stage.
screen.
And you know, for Erica Kirk, I'll give her credit. Her speech was a lot more empathetic, and it seemed like she actually cared. She walked out strangely, though, to something which it looked like she was more coming out of a WWE match.
Yeah, that's Donald Trump for you, bro. You know Donald Trump. I feel like, bro. Let me stop.
Is this a normal thing that happens at American funerals or something that I don't know? But then right after Erica Kirk's speech ended, you had this.
The best for them. That's where I disagreed with Charlie.
I hate my opponent.
Bro, you know what's crazy? This motherfucker will say some crazy ass shit like this, bro. And motherfuckers will be like, nah, I support this nigga. The fuck is wrong with y'all, bro?
And I don't want the best for them. I'm sorry.
If you don't find this weird as to do as the sitting president at a funeral, I don't know what to say. I think he deadass just saw this on his schedule as a MAGA rally and went in with that mentality. I was the wife of the man who got murdered, giving more empathy.
I mean, Donald Trump is a little retarded.
Bringing people together more than the president. Bruh, like, isn't your job supposed to be to bring people together? I thought we were supposed to be some sort of United States. Yeah, after this, any appearance of people feeling bad for them.
Yo, what the fuck are these memes? And I know if Charlie Kirk was alive and seeing this shit on the screen, he'd be disgusted. What the fuck is that? He say that exactly, and y'all know why. Don't even let me start.
Memes was probably gone. And Erica Kirk, after, seemed like she moved on pretty quickly. Or at least that's what people think, because clips of her hugging up on the president and vice president.
You know what was crazy? Erica Kirk, bro, Trump and Erica Kirk knew each other before Charlie Kirk ever met Erica Kirk. Like, y'all do know that, right? Like, Erica Kirk was one of Trump's girls years ago. People didn't know that though, huh? Yo, I feel bad. Okay, look. I don't like Charlie Kirk, but I kind of feel bad now. Like, bro, imagine, bro, Trump not doing no shit. Trump not doing no shit like this if this motherfucker was still alive. I'm telling you, Nick. Why the these politicians, bro. He obviously does not touch kids, y'all. What the fuck is this, bro? What the fuck is this? Oh, nah, bro. Oh, nah, bro. This nigga's married, by the way. JD Vance is fucking married, nigga. He's fucking married. You know what I mean, bro?
I see no one will ever replace my husband. No.
I was gonna react to this shit, bro.
I do see some similarities of my husband and Vice President JD Vance. I do.
Hey, you know what they say. If you don't let your mans hug your girl's waist, then is that really your friend? Me personally, I go up to all my homies' girls, lift them up, smack both cheeks separately. It's just a welcoming though, nothing else. And because of all this chaos, you now have people making memes.
Yo, Charlie Kirk would be sick seeing this fucking shit on a screen. He's like, what the fuck is that?
And photoshopping his face on everything.
He would hate this shit.
Celebrities, your favorite rapper. Really, any image or video is not safe of getting Kirkified. It might end up being as influential as the Rickroll, like just being the Rickroll of the 2020s. I wouldn't be surprised if someone deep-faked his face onto mine. I feel with Gen Z as a whole on things, it's just way more common for people to make fun of dead figures. But the amount it happens really depends.
The thing is that people only make fun of dead figures that they don't fucking like. That's the thing. You ever notice there's a pattern here? You know what I mean? When like, that's usually what it is.
Depends on who it is and how liked they are. Like, I remember when Kobe died and people who tried to make jokes on the internet were getting doxxed and harassed. Because people don't play about Kobe, and he was mostly uncontroversial to people. other than 2003. Someone like Charlie Kirk, who was a controversial figure as a whole, got made fun of faster because of that reason. This type of making fun of also happens to people that Gen Z is less connected to way more. Like, the Queen dying was not taken serious by any of Gen Z. And it's because
I've seen some wild fucking memes of this, bro.
They cared about the royal family and what it used to mean. Comparing how Princess Diana's death got treated compared to the Queen is complete night and day. As a whole, the royal family kind of cooked themselves in their own image too. You had one of the members who was literally buddy with Epstein.
What was that, Prince Andrew? Prince Andrew. Damn, bro.
Of all people. And it can't be one of those things
I don't know.
like, well, was it before he got arrested and the public knew? He visited his ass after Epstein already got charged and arrested for being with a minor.
We know why. We know why. We know why. We know why. You know why. That shit didn't happen for no reason.
His excuse was giving the same as my dog ate my homework.
Now, I went there with the sole purpose of saying to him that because he had been convicted, it was inappropriate for us to be seen together.
But then you go and see him, so he's fucking lying. He's one of the people on that fucking list. Him, Bill Clinton, Trump, his wife, Trump's wife, Fidel Castro, St. Francis the Pope. You get what I mean?
Just not exist in 2010. From what I learned in school, I'm pretty sure Alexander Graham Bell made it in 1876. Or maybe my history books are wrong. You can update me. He also got questioned on why he stayed at his house too after. Because as the prince in a royal family, it shouldn't be too hard to get the best hotel in New York or your own castle and not have to crash at—
Yeah, we know. We know why, bruh. We know fucking why. You sick fuck.
At the most prolific child trafficker's place to ever exist.
What a fucking weirdo.
This was his excuse for it.
Staying at the house of a convicted offender.
It was a convenient place to stay.
Well, that about solves it. Thanks for your fairly believable excuse. Back to your royal duties you go. Apparently that didn't convince the king because he just recently got his royal title stripped and is getting kicked out of the palace. You also had Prince Harry completely dip on the family. And if the royal family had any type of PR
that nigga dip
left
on
to
his
the
family.
public, it went away when he came out and started talking about how some were being racist towards his wife, who's biracial, and you know they asses was truly being racist because this to me looks like a full-on white woman. Like, did they think if him and her had a kid, the baby was gonna come out looking like me? That kid will come out—
Go back. I can kind of see it, but she does look like I can kind of see that she's mixed, but like but hey, bro, that's how you tell these motherfuckers bro, I'm telling y'all, these niggas, bro, these politicians, these kings and princes and all these motherfuckers, they are some sick motherfuckers, bro. They are some sick motherfuckers, bro.
Like, did they think if him and her had a kid, the baby was gonna come out looking like me? That kid will come out looking like the whitest child born on the whitest mountain. And evidently, that is what their kids came out to look like. So they did all that complaining for no reason and lost someone in royalty. Because of all this drama and the queen dying a couple years after it, people were ready to on the royal family, and that's what happened the same day. And in places like Africa, where people learn about how much the royal family's history in the past exploited them and different things, it definitely changed the perception of the royal family, and people didn't care as much too because of that. Now you got people running bets saying when they think Charles is gonna die. In my opinion, they just gotta let it go. The last bit of aura died with the queen. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know y'all.
Nah, that's insane, bruh. Nah, that's crazy. But hey, bruh, that was the worst era to go out in. That is so true, though. Like, yeah, like people don't take people's death seriously because Gen Z isn't retarded, and Gen Z knows the weird shit that these motherfuckers be doing. It's literally just that. That's why they get mean dom and shit. Like, you can't take someone seriously you never gave a fuck about. You know what I mean? And that's most people. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, hey, it is what it is, bro. But shit, hey. I hope you have a good breakfast, a good dinner, a good night, man. Video link will be down in the description down below. Guy's channel, you can go subscribe to him, Tommy NFG. Fuck with y'all, bruh. Love y'all, man. Peace.